Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel, or if you're new here. Hi, my name is Lexi, and today we are continuing with Percy Jackson, episode 2. I become Supreme Lord of the Bathroom. So I'm just gonna do a quick recap of the last episode just to refresh my memory because it's been a week since I've watched this. And we start off with the episode of giving some backstory on Percy and how he just doesn't feel like anybody else around him in the real world. He's getting hallucinations and seeing things that aren't there, or misunderstanding things that are there as magical beasts, for example. And then as he starts to get older and older, that worsens a lot in his mind, and he thinks he's going crazy, there's something wrong with him, and he's different, right? He's different. And he ends up meeting a childhood friend named Grover, and they become really close, and just it helps him get by. However, when he was at the museum with his class, and his algebra teacher, I think, tries to kill him and turns into this weird bird creature thing. He also has another teacher, professor, something, maybe a principal, I don't know, who is in a wheelchair and hands him a pen, which turns out to be this magical dagger, I think, when he clicks the end of it, and he ends up killing his algebra teacher, and no one remembers. No one remembers. He also pushes his school bully, but not actually pushes his school bully. He didn't touch him, but he used his demigod powers to push him to the fountain, and that's kind of what happens, is that he learns that he's a half-blood or a demigod, which we'll talk about in a second. And so no one remembers about their algebra teacher. Their memory is wiped, everyone. And Grover sells out Percy in the principal's office and kind of just snitches on him about pushing the girl into the fountain and drenching her. And so, yeah, Grover sells him out. He feels like he just lost his best friend. He's expelled from school. He goes home. He gets into this weird fight with his stepdad, and his mom is just laying out in the rain by herself, just enjoying it, taking a shower, a natural shower. She ends up taking Percy to this lake house and starts to talk about his father and how he's a demigod, and he doesn't really quite believe it. He thinks that there's something wrong with both of them. And right before she could get to the good parts, Grover storms through the door and says that there's no time left. We gotta get going. And this epic car chase happens, and we figure out that Grover's a satyr and also Percy's protector. So he's been protecting him all these years, because apparently with demigods, the more that they get their powers and start to discover things, the easier it is for these, I guess, creatures, I don't know what they're called, to hunt them down. Maybe I mentioned the name of what those things are that hunts them down, but it's just gonna get worse and worse unless Percy is protected, and I think where they're going, this camp, is where he's going to be protected. By the way, never read any of the books. I only slightly remember the first movie of the Percy Jackson movie. That's it. So I'm pretty new here on the terms and what happens, Percy's story, all of that. So this is a true blind reaction to this. So yeah, this epic car chase happens with this bull wearing underpants, this magical bull wearing underpants, chasing down Grover, Percy, and his mom. Grover and Percy end up making it to the camp, and I think they call it the veil or something between the magical, mythical, Greek gods kind of world and then the real world. And they're able to make it there because the mom sacrifices herself and protects Percy, but she ends up disintegrating by that thing, and so Percy decides to avenge his mom or whatever, and made also the bull disintegrate. So that's pretty cool. He ends up knocked out or something, and he wakes up with a bunch of kids surrounding him, and they're he's the chosen one, blah blah blah. We hear about Annabeth, which I think is Athena's daughter from the other Percy Jackson movie that I know of. And then we see the wheelchair professor not in a wheelchair anymore, and he's actually a centaur and in charge of this camp, ? He's a professor there too. Pretty crazy, but that's kind of where we are, how we end episode 1. I probably missed a lot of things, a lot of really important terms and stuff, so let me know in the comments below what I missed. But we're gonna go ahead and jump into episode 2, but before we do, make sure to give this video a like, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date on videos like this one. If you want to watch this video full length, unedited, as well as early access to more of my reactions to the Percy Jackson series on Disney+, my Patreon link is in the description below. It's going to be on tiers Gold and Platinum. All right, so without further ado, let's jump into it. I become Supreme Lord of the Bathroom. Oh. How is he like, is he okay? Like his mom just got murdered in front of him.
You drool when you sleep.
Huh. That was it?
It really happened.
Yeah.
It's a big deal to kill a monster like that, so I wanted everyone to know.
Did you see it?
Hmm.
Did you see what happened to my mom?
I did.
Dang.
I'm sorry for everything.
Okay, at least he's actually
My job
mourning
was
and
to
they're not
protect
just
you, to get
skipping
you here
that.
safely. Maybe if I had told you the truth a little sooner, your mom would still be here.
Please. Stop.
I know this isn't easy, but I want to talk about it.
I don't.
Yeah, what?
Your job was to get me here alive. Your job is done.
Oh. Uh-oh.
It was so important I get here because my father's a god. So I'm gonna go find him.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, but
Okay.
Simple.
Eh. Is he here? No way he's here. Who's this guy?
Excuse me? I'm Percy Jackson. I'm new here.
Peter Johnson is here.
Okay. That isn't really my name. I guess I'm looking for the office or whoever
The
you are.
office.
Mr. D, camp director.
Mr. D?
This is Percy Jackson.
Yeah, Grover. I heard him the first time.
But did you?
Really don't want to start with this guy.
He's starting with.
The D is for Dionysus. It's Dionysus.
Wow.
What do you mean, Dionysus? No way.
Yes.
That's Dionysus. That's hilarious.
Excuse me, Your Highness.
Oh.
I think
Percy?
my dad may be around here somewhere.
Poseidon?
I don't know how to ask him. I don't even know.
Oh, right. He doesn't know it's Poseidon.
Can you help me?
Actually, I think I can. Son.
Dad?
Yes, Peter.
It's Percy.
Exactly. Now, before we get
What?
to know each other, there's something very important I want you to do for me. Okay? In the galley, there is a bottle of 1985 Chateau Aubryon.
Oh my
Will you go
gosh.
fetch that for me?
Is that really all you have to say?
Mr. D, even if Percy was...
But Grover, quiet, please. This is a nice moment. Don't ruin it.
Oh my
The galley's
gosh. The way he just walks up like that is crazy.
Percy.
Mr. Bruner?
Mr. Bruner's real name is Chiron.
This must be a lot for you to process.
Oh, no, it's fine. I mean, you're a horse. My father won't talk to me unless I get him a drink. Well, this all seems totally normal and reasonable.
No. Mr. D is not your father.
I could be.
Yes, but are you?
I could be.
Mr. D knows that Zeus has forbidden him from consuming alcohol.
Zeus.
Demigods are able to do things for gods that gods are forbidden to do for themselves. Mr. D was taking advantage of it.
That's hilarious. Hold up. I gotta look up Dionysus's thing because I forgot. See, I was super into Greek mythology in high school, and now it's just, I don't know it anymore. Okay, that makes sense. God of wine making in orchards, and that makes sense. Like he'd be banned from alcohol drinking.
Over, please.
Okay. They all wear those orange
Sacred
shirts.
Valley, Percy. Humans can't see it. Monsters can't enter it.
Wow.
The world can't touch it.
Nice.
I lost your pen sword thingy. Hopefully that wasn't your only one.
Check your pocket. Check your pocket. Unless you surrender it, it will always find its way back to you.
Cool.
Magical objects don't obey the physical laws of the ordinary world. Your pen, my 12 cabins. The 12 Olympian gods.
12 cabins.
Each cabin is home to the children that God has claimed.
What? Okay, that is sick.
Your father might claim you tomorrow. It might be next week. It might be...
Never. What am I even doing here? There's no place for me here.
There is a place for you. Here. Hermes, god of...
Hermes?
cabins. His cabin is home to both his own children and the unclaimed.
Oh, that's nice. That kind of makes sense. I feel like I should not know who Percy's dad is, but I do, so kind of ruins the surprise there. We get a floor to sleep on. Nice. Blue rocks.
That's the kid. I think he's the one who killed the Minotaur.
It is a Minotaur. I was gonna say Minotaur, but I didn't know that. Oh, who's this guy?
Look, if you want to give me a hard time, just do it tomorrow. I can't do any more today.
Heard what happened to you on the hill, and I just wanted to say I'm really sorry.
Oh.
I know what you're going through. Believe me.
Oop.
I'm Luke.
Luke.
Percy.
Okay. They did really good on the special effects and makeup here.
You've been picking at them again.
Yeah. Don't be nervous. Just be truthful.
Okay.
Okay. What? Who's that?
Sorry to interrupt. Is now an okay time to talk?
Yes.
I've never seen a Minotaur crush a human to death, so I went to the Cloven Council, and they had actually heard of this happening before.
Cloven
And
Council.
that when a mortal is really close to death, Hades himself can actually reach out and...
Yes, we know.
Oh, that's cool. That's some new information. Mom might not actually be dead. Hades has something to do with it.
But you haven't told Percy anything.
Because Percy would, like, immediately jump to go save her.
No one is gonna tell him anything.
Rowan, the truth can be very dangerous if it isn't handled carefully.
Yeah.
There are powerful forces at work here, boy.
Forces.
So you don't want to lie to your little friend? Too bad. I suggest you steer clear of him then. Because
Greek gods and you know, that whole thing have never been known to be nice. I know that for sure. They're not the nicest and loving and caring gods ever. Oh, is this a dream maybe?
I left you here. I know how you feel. You want what's been taken from you. You want
Whoa.
justice.
Is that Hades maybe? I don't think Hades would be as like creepy like that. But maybe I'm wrong.
For the first time in your life, you're just like everyone else.
So are you also... Do you not know who you're...
Am I unclaimed? No. Hermes is my father.
Okay.
That doesn't matter. We're all on the same team here. The sooner you stop worrying about that, the sooner you can enjoy what this place actually does offer.
What's that?
Glory.
Glory.
Demigods have always fought for glory. They used to call it Kleos. It's like
Kleos.
the stuff that attaches itself to your name, makes it bigger, scarier, more important.
Kind of
Listen
like
closer
with
when you talk.
Hercules' story in a way.
Oh,
Oh!
hey! Knock it off, Clarice.
Wait, so this is the kid who killed the Minotaur?
Oh, they're all
Yeah.
wearing beaded
I'll bet.
necklaces.
Like, you want attention around here, dummy? Better be ready for it when it comes.
Uh-oh. Found the new bully. Okay, he doesn't have any beads, so I guess like the glory thing, once you win competitions, I'm guessing, or duels or whatever, you get beads as like accolades. It's kind of sick.
Aries kids.
Aries
I'm
kids.
right, honestly.
Why don't we mess with you?
Luke's the strongest swordsman
Oh.
in camp.
Ayo, okay.
So they
Look at
leave
you.
alone. Where do we start?
Oh,
A good source of glory are feats of skill.
feats of
So we
skill.
gotta figure out what you're good at.
Dude, I love this.
Very
This is
clear
sick.
about
This is kind of like, this is literally like Harry Potter, except Greek
I've never done
mythology.
anything.
Oh, oh. This is so cool. Oh, he's so tiny. Oh. Get out of there, go.
Our turn.
My turn for what?
Burnt offerings. The gods like the smell, so it gets their attention before you say a prayer.
They like the smell of burnt mac and cheese.
They like the smell of begging.
Ah.
Hi, Mom. I don't know if I'm doing this right. I hope you can hear me.
Eh.
I think I've made some friends here.
Woo! Friends.
I my father. He just didn't show. I mean, ignoring me is one thing, but he doesn't get to ignore you.
Ooh.
I'm gonna make him come down here.
Ooh.
I'm gonna make him see me.
Yes!
I'm gonna make him see us both.
Okay, Percy. Let's go. Aries kids.
Can't sleep, huh?
Jeez.
Every new kid shows up here and they think they're special. Tell me you made it all up about the Minotaur, and I'll let you go.
I didn't make anything up.
Some kids
Jealousy.
gotta learn the hard way.
Did he do that? Or is that Poseidon? Was that him? Did he do that? Oh, that was sick. That was actually so sick. Hey, that matches with the episode title. I become Supreme Lord of the Bathroom. Oh, that's Annabeth.
I can
know that.
explain.
No, you can't. I'm Annabeth.
Are you
Annabeth.
stalking me, Annabeth?
Oh,
Yes.
oh.
Okay.
Now what?
Why?
Well, I've been waiting to see if something like this would happen. So I'd know if you can help me
Oh.
Help you do what?
win capture the flag.
Oh. Okay. It seemed like Percy didn't do anything in that bathroom, but maybe it was just instinct. Like, he knew he was about to get into water, and so he did that, but it feels like that wasn't him. I don't
You're gonna love
know.
it. Annabeth's the head counselor of the Athena Academy. She's
This
led
Luke guy
us
seems
three
pretty
straight
sick.
wins.
She's
Annabeth
smart.
sees the world differently.
She's wise.
Always 6 steps ahead of everyone else.
Uh-huh.
We should cut her a break.
Whose side are you on anyway?
Oh, hers. Always. She's my little sister.
Oh, what?
Me and a forbidden kid I met along the way. Her name is Thalia.
What does that mean, forbidden?
A long time ago, Zeus, Poseidon, and Hades agreed their children were becoming too powerful, so they made a pact not to father anymore. And it held for a long time until Zeus broke that pact. Until Thalia.
Zeus.
One day, we find this little girl hiding in an alley, Annabeth. We were worried about taking her in, exposing her to all that danger. Then we saw her fight.
I feel like
Thalia
I'm...
didn't make it,
Oh.
but Annabeth and me, we did. And we've been family ever since.
I hope I'm right about that. I hope that all this talk, I'm like, Annabeth's definitely Athena's kid, blah, blah, blah. And then I might end up being wrong, actually.
The only way left to prove herself is to go on a quest.
What
Oh.
does this have to do with me?
Chiron's been promising her for years. One day, a demigod would arrive who was fated to go on a quest that even Chiron couldn't prevent. And when that happened, she could join it. Every
Ooh.
new arrival, Annabeth watches, looking for a sign they're the one. Usually
And
she
Percy's
gives up
the
after
one.
a day or two, but she's still watching you.
The game begins. The
Yep,
first team
here we go.
to retrieve the opposing flag and return it across the river shall be the victor.
Oh, this is
No
sick.
way and no killing. I trust
Aries.
you will be respected. Magical items you may possess are permitted as well.
Dude, that's crazy because Ares is also god of war, but more on like the violent side of things, I guess. More of like the actual combat and stuff. And then Athena's the goddess of war and wisdom, tactical. Seen Annabeth, who I just still don't like know for sure like if that's Athena's kid, but if it is, like the tactical side versus like the brute force side, seeing them go head to head would be pretty sick.
I'm gonna need a sword.
Oh, here we go.
I'll see you on the other side.
Percy.
Move out!
Now you, Sunshine. You're with me.
She called him Sunshine. Percy.
I'm fine, thanks. I appreciate you, standing there silently. I need my father to see it go well. You're gonna expect me to know how to do something I don't know how to do, and I end up falling flat on my face. I can't really have that right now.
Aw.
You You still don't get where you fit into all this, do you? Game on.
Wait, what?
Gift from my mom.
A gift from my mom.
You'll do great.
Do great? Do what? Great.
Is he gonna be like the decoy, like the distraction while she sneaks by? Oh! Wow, getting into it. Woo! Are they playing with just like stick swords? Yeah. Nice, Luke.
Annabeth's got a plan. Percy's on it. When it's time, he's gonna be ready. I know it.
For what? No. Wow. Uh-oh. Oh? I think he is like the distraction. He's not near a body of water. This ain't good.
No maiming. It's like the one rule.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Is Annabeth gonna show up again? Ooh! Ooh!
I just want you to admit you're a fraud. Are you feeling up to that yet? Guess it's a no.
Dude, the place they're fighting is sick. Go, Percy, go. Ooh. Get to the water, get to the water, get to the stream. There we go, he's on the beach, that's good. I think he's on the beach. Ugh. Annabeth definitely wanted to use him as a decoy so she could get the flag. Because if the main source, the main leader, is occupied with revenge. Ooh! Okay! Dang! I think that was a gift from Papa. Uh-oh. Oh, man. Yeah, that's definitely Athena's daughter.
Not bad, hero.
Yep.
Were you here the whole time?
Yes.
You were here the whole time and you didn't help me?
Yes.
Why?
Because she has the plan. She's smart.
I'm sorry.
What is wrong with you?
That's actually sick. Water heals his wounds. Oh, is his father here? His father just claimed him. That's what that means, I think, right?
Your dad's calling.
Your dad's calling. I just got chills. I just got chills all over my body. The music. Oh, man.
Earthshaker, Stormbringer, Percy Jackson, son.
Oh, but is it just him in there? Is it gonna be just him?
Child of the sea god.
A forbidden child of the sea god.
Amongst demigods.
That's his only kid?
And your father's only hope to prevent the outbreak of war.
What the heck?
Zeus and Poseidon have been locked in a dispute over the Master Bolt, the symbol of Zeus's authority. And it has been stolen.
Who stole it?
You did.
What?
Zeus is looking for a thief. Sees a forbidden child claimed by his jealous brother. It doesn't look good for you, kid.
An ultimatum has been given to him by Zeus that if he doesn't return the bolt by the summer solstice in 1 week,
1 week.
there will be war.
Dang.
That is your quest. There is a third brother who has always deeply resented them both.
Hades. He has to go to the underworld?
Is with Hades.
Where's mom's at?
The quest is always undertaken by 3.
Oh, is it gonna be Grover and Annabeth, or is it gonna be Luke and Annabeth?
Great. Good luck finding those guys, because it ain't gonna be me.
Poseidon has claimed you. This is his will.
Poseidon has ignored me my entire life.
You are his son.
I am Sally Jackson's son.
Who's Sally Jackson?
My mom.
She's the one.
You will accept this quest.
I won't.
Dang.
Grover, now is not the time.
I'm sorry, sir, but I have news.
Grover,
Haha.
Jackson is alive.
Oh, good, because then that will make him want to do the quest. Duh.
Your mother was stolen
By Hades.
by Hades, which means she's with him now in the underworld.
Okay.
That's where they want you to go too, isn't it?
Yeah, why wouldn't they think to use that as fuel? Unless it's going to be the ultimatum. The bolt or your mom. Choose. Mom, of
You
course.
can find her there.
You can get
I
both.
think you can bring her back.
Okay, the quest begins. That scene when the trident was above his head like that was crazy. When do we leave? Then an episode. Oh, that was a really good episode. So that was the end of episode 2, titled I Became Supreme Lord of the Bathroom. So I'm just gonna do like a quick little, not like a recap, but just like hitting some points because we met a lot of new characters and we got a new quest going. We got some really cool information. So first of all, Mr. D, the camp director, Dionysus, the god of wine, basically. We learned that the centaur's name is Chiron, I believe. The camp is called Camp Half-Blood. We also learned that like magical objects, when they're claimed or like they surrender to you, they always come back to you. So it doesn't matter if you lose it. I don't know if you break it, if it forms back to how it is, mends back to what it is, and comes back to you, but it always comes back to you whether you lose it or not. We got the Hermes cabin, which the unclaimed stay, and then also Luke, Hermes' son, stays there, and he seems like a really cool guy. He like is taking Percy underneath his wing, and he's also the greatest swordsman of the entire camp, so that's pretty cool. Grover briefly went to the Cloven Council and learned information that Sally Jackson, Percy's mom, is actually alive and possibly being held captive by Hades right now. And then we learn about like the little beads on, I think like the little beads on the necklace represent glory, so every time you like win a competition or maybe you level up in skill, stuff like that, you earn like little beads and you get recognized by your parents or something. And Percy took it upon himself like, no, I'm gonna get noticed by my dad, I need to get claimed by him, not for me but for my mom. Like he can't, you know, he can ignore me all he wants, but he doesn't get to ignore my mom. Like he's gonna recognize me through her, basically. So that was pretty sick. And during the capture the flag thing, we meet Annabeth. It hasn't been revealed who her mom is yet, but I am like 99.99% sure that it's Athena, based on just that capture the flag game. And from the previous movie, I'm pretty sure that she's Athena's daughter. And we also meet Ares, the god of war's daughter. So it was really cool to like see the different sides of like the capture the flag with the two different leaders, with Annabeth, who is Athena's daughter, going for a more tactical type of solution to win capture the flag, versus Ares' kid, which is just, let's be honest, a bunch of meatheads. Like like they're more brute force, more of an aggressive approach. And they let kind of revenge kind of cloud their judgment, and Percy was the perfect decoy to be able to distract them while the blue team, Annabeth's team gets to take the capture, or gets to take the flag. So that's pretty sick. And in doing so, because Percy held his own as a decoy, Annabeth like pushed him into the water, and Poseidon claimed Percy, and we saw like the cool glowing trident above the head, and it was glowing, and the music was just so good. Like, ugh. The music scores of this show is just so epic, and I'm so happy about that. I'm so happy about it. It gave me chills, and it's like, yeah, Poseidon just claimed you, like, and all of the like all of the kids there at the camp are just in awe, because it turns out, like, first of all, he's a forbidden child because Zeus, Hades, and Poseidon made a pact about it. But then also he's like the only half-blood of Poseidon, right? Like he was the only one in that camp, which is just just insane, truly insane. So yeah, that gave me chills all over my body. I'm like super excited now. And not only that, we have a real quest that Percy needs to go on. We learn it from Chiron and Mr. D, Dionysus. He needs to go to the underworld and he needs to retrieve the Master Bolt, which I think I remember that from the first movie, which might have happened a little bit differently, but yeah, he needs to retrieve the bolt. I don't know if he needs to hand it back to Poseidon so Poseidon can get it to Zeus, or he needs to just bring it to Zeus. I don't know, but it's in the clutches of Hades, who resents both Poseidon and Zeus. And Poseidon is jealous of Zeus because he's the one that rules basically all the gods. Like he's Sky Daddy. Yeah, it's gonna be a cool journey. He gets to take 2 other people with him. There's either Grover, he can go with Grover, or there's Luke. He could take Luke over Grover since Percy's not really happy with Grover right now. You know, he lied to him. He kind of betrayed him a little bit. Percy, like, doesn't even know if he's his real friend or not right now. So he could end up taking Luke and probably Annabeth as well, because they don't know if I don't know if they like get along, but Annabeth would be a great asset and Luke would be a great asset for like his swordsmanship, right? And his fighting skills. And then Annabeth's great with the mind stuff. She's probably really great at fighting too. So that would be great. Grover's good as well, but I don't know if he has any like fighting skill or anything, so he might not be very helpful in this quest, but maybe he would be. I don't know. He seems to be a little clever lad. So honestly, I don't know why they wouldn't just all take all 4, but if it's just 3, then it's just 3. And Annabeth really wants to, like, the final step for her is that quest. So she's probably going to be one of the people to go on that. Really cool episode. In real time, I'm jumping right into it. You guys probably have to wait another week because I am excited to see what this quest is going to be. Again, I did watch the Percy Jackson movie like so many years ago, and I don't remember much from it. So this is probably going to be all brand new to me, which is super exciting. And so yeah, I'm super excited for episode 3. I'm going to go ahead and end it here, and in the intro for the next video, I'll go more in depth about my thoughts and all of that with this episode. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. But before I do, make sure to give this video a like, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date on videos like this one. If you want to watch this video full length unedited, as well as early access to more of my Percy Jackson reactions, my Patreon link is in the description below. It's going to be on tiers Gold and Platinum. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.